My wife said she was working late. I didn't realize she had already quit her job. For the first 5 years of our marriage, Emily and I told each other everything. Or at least that's what I believed. We shared passwords, calendars, weekend plans. Nothing ever felt hidden. Emily worked as a marketing manager at a small agency downtown. She liked her job, or at least she always said she did. Whenever she had a stressful day, she'd come home and tell me about impossible clients or last-minute deadlines. It was normal. Life gets busy. Then, little by little, her schedule started changing. She began coming home later than usual, sometimes 8, sometimes 9, occasionally even later. Whenever I asked, she'd smile and say, "Another late meeting." I never questioned it, because I'd had late nights at work too. That's just adulthood. One Friday evening, I decided to surprise her. I ordered takeout from her favorite restaurant and drove to her office. I figured we'd eat together before heading home. When I arrived, the office lights were off. The parking lot was almost empty. At first, I assumed the team had gone out for dinner, so I called her. No answer. I waited in my car for about 20 minutes. Still nothing. As I was leaving, I noticed a security guard locking the front entrance. I casually asked if the marketing team was still inside. He looked confused. Then he said, "The marketing manager?" I nodded. He replied, "She hasn't worked here for almost 3 weeks." For a second, I genuinely thought he had the wrong person. I repeated Emily's full name. He nodded again. Yeah, she resigned 3 weeks earlier. I drove home in complete silence, trying to come up with another explanation. Maybe he was mistaken. Maybe she'd transferred offices. Maybe she'd forgotten to tell me. None of those explanations survived very long. When Emily finally came home that night, I asked one question. "How was work?" She smiled. "Tiring." Then she started talking about a client meeting that apparently never existed. I stopped her and quietly said, "I went to your office today." The room went completely silent. She sat down, looked at the floor, and after what felt like forever, she admitted everything. She had quit her job weeks earlier. Not because she found another one, because she hated it. She'd been miserable for over a year, burned out, exhausted. She wanted time to figure out what she actually wanted to do. I asked the obvious question. "Why didn't you tell me?" Her answer caught me off guard. "I was scared you'd think I failed. Not that I'd be angry. Not that I'd leave. That I'd be disappointed. The strange part is, I wouldn't have been. I would have supported her, helped her, adjusted our budget, whatever we needed to do. Instead, she carried the entire burden alone and built a lie around it. We eventually worked through it. Our marriage survived. But that experience taught me something I'll never forget. Sometimes people don't lie because they don't trust you. They lie because they don't trust how you'll see them. And that kind of fear can quietly grow even inside healthy relationships. So here's the question. If someone hides a major part of their life, not to hurt you, but because they're afraid of disappointing you, does the reason make the lie easier to forgive? Or does the lie still break the same trust?